Hello guys, so today we are here to solve today's daily lead code challenge, unique paths 2. In this problem, we are given, first of all, what we are given. So we are given a grid. A grid is basically two-dimensional matrix. And this is not just an ordinary grid, we are given an obstacle grid. So basically we are given an m cross n integer array grid. Okay. And there are some obstacles in this grid. That's why it is called an obstacle grid. So wherever an obstacle is there, it is marked as 1. And if the obstacle is not there, then it is marked as 0. Okay. And in this grid, so this is the obstacle, this red colored thing, this middle cell is the obstacle. So you cannot go through this, grid. And we have a robot. A robot is at the top left corner, and the robot can only go in this direction or in this direction. I mean, it can go only towards the right or down, but it cannot go, through this obstacle. Okay. So this is the problem that has been given to us, and we have to solve this problem. So how to solve this? To solve this, we have to, first of all, we have to grid. First of all, we have to check whether the starting grid itself, okay, 0, 0, this is the top left, is equal to 1. If it is, then we will return 0, because if here only the obstacle is there, then definitely we cannot move to any other cell. Otherwise, what we'll do that, we will put in this obstacle, this one, 1. Okay, and then here we'll put for int I is equal to 0, I less than obstacle grid dot length plus I, like this. Then we will first put one check. If obstacle grid I and then 0. So this is right now we are considering only this column. So in this case, if it is equal to 1, okay. So if it is equal to 1, we will make it as 0. Okay. If it is equal to 1, then we'll make it as 0. Else we will, we'll take the value from the previous cell and put it in there. Same for this top row. So for the top row, what we'll do that, we will take for int j is equal to 0, j is less than 0 dot length plus j if obstacle grid of 0 j is equal to 1. If it is obstacle, then what we'll do? We will put obstacle grid is equal to 0. Else, what we'll do that we will take this, whatever cell is under consideration, and we will put j minus 1 like this. And then, so here we will not start with 0. We will start with, 1. Why? Because already we have considered this here. And after this cell, we have to consider only these cells, okay? These two cells. And after this cell, we have to only consider this cell. So that's why we have to start from 1, okay? I hope you are able to visualize what I'm trying to do here. And now, after taking care of this top row and the first column, will be considering these inner cells. Okay, so to consider that, for int I is equal to 0, I less than for int j is equal to 0, j less than if obstacle grid I j is equal to 1. Okay, like this 1. Okay, then we will mark it as, you know, equal to 0, else. So suppose we are at, let's say, suppose we are at this cell. So if you are at this cell, we can either come from this cell or from this cell. Suppose this is not an, whatever, even if it is an obstacle. So for this cell, which is not an obstacle, either we can come from this cell or this cell. Okay. And to this cell, which is also not an obstacle, we can either come from this cell or this cell. So the number of ways to reach this cell is the sum of this cell and the sum of this cell. So that's what we are, going to write over here. So the top cell is this and the left cell is this. That's it. And after this, the final value will be return obstacle grid, return obstacle grid. Okay. Okay. And then obstacle grid dot length -1. You have to write the spelling correctly. It should be obstacle grid. This is the spelling. Obstacle grid. And here it will be like this. So now let's run this. What is the problem here? Oh yes, it should be equal to, not double equal to. Is the problem here? It should be 1. It should be 1. I minus 1 j. Correct. Perfect. Let's submit this. Perfect. So I hope this is clear to everybody. If there is any doubt, please let me know. Please post your doubts in the comments and I'll try to answer them. With that, thanks a lot. Happy coding.